Hello everybody, and welcome back to another 10 Talks, this time with my guest, Skye. Hello Skye, welcome. How are you doing? Of course, thank you so much. Skye, do you want to introduce yourself to those who might not know you?
Now gone indie. Nice to meet all of you. Oh,
Well,
wait a second. Chat says I'm muted.
That's weird. I have you as the audio. She's good now? Okay, that was weird.
I'm good now. Hello?
Do you want to try that again?
Okay, from the beginning. Hello everyone, I am Skye Senfort, formerly known as Skye Shinryu, and a former VTuber agency talent, and now gone indie. Nice to meet you all. Hello.
So, for those who might not know how 10 Talks works, I have a set of questions, but you're also allowed to ask any questions that you might have as long as they are within reason. Like, for example, Skye, what do you normally eat for breakfast?
I actually don't normally eat breakfast. I usually have lunch as my first meal of the day, then I go stream.
Honestly, fair.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite games to stream?
Some of my favorite games to stream, gosh. So I'm a variety streamer. I do a lot of different things and a lot of different genres, but recently I've been playing a lot of horror games. Like yesterday I just finished the Silent Hill 2 remake, and then prior to that I was playing and finished Mouthwashing. But aside from that, other genres that I like solo campaign things a lot. I like experiencing things with stories, so JRPGs, adventure games, things like that.
A lot of cool stuff.
Thank you.
No,
I see in chat someone says that you love horror games too. Is that true?
No, that's a lie.
Oh!
I don't play any horror games. I'm the worst with horror.
Oh no. Chat, don't spread misinformation.
That's their job. Their job is to bully me and tell lies.
Oh, I see. Be nice to her.
I don't think they can. They bully me, but it's with
that's
love.
No good.
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
Does your chat also bully you?
To a degree, but most of the time they're very nice.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm surprised no one's asked it yet, but I'll wait for chat to ask. There's a question that comes up every time, but I'm gonna allow them to ask it.
Okay.
Don't worry, it's nothing bad. It's just a weird question that comes up every single time.
I'm interested. I wonder what that is.
Corgi isn't here yet? Yeah, we gotta wait for Corgi. Oh, Mookie's gonna ask it. How do you eat a bagel?
Oh. I haven't eaten that many bagels in my life. I don't know if it's got I don't know. I'll eat it like a donut, I guess. Or if it's on a plate already and like there's utensils, I'll use the utensils. Why not? I don't know. Is there a bagel etiquette that I'm not aware of?
It's not a trick question. Don't worry.
Okay. All right.
No, it's because, so my chat found out I eat bagels a little bit weirdly, and ever since they need to compare the way I eat bagels to the way everyone else eats bagels.
How do you eat bagels?
So the way I eat a bagel is I like to eat the inside of the bagel first, and then I put cream cheese inside like the bagel boat, and then I eat the rest of the bagel.
Oh, so like you start from like the whole part?
Yeah.
Like in the middle?
Like the middle. You got it.
How do you do that?
You gotta rip out the bagel meat first, and then eat that.
Okay. Interesting. Maybe I'll try that next time.
It's a fun way to eat it. That's crazy. Thank you. Froxus would like to know, you stream on YouTube, right? What are the biggest differences between that and Twitch?
Oh, feel free to like chime in here if you want. Since you have more Twitch experience, I in the past have streamed a little bit on Twitch, and I think some of the biggest differences is like the way you're able to set up streams on YouTube, it's very, how do you say, final. So like once you set all of your information, your categories, your title, YouTube doesn't automatically like say if you want to change a different game, it doesn't automatically adjust or let you adjust your like categories and stream titles. Whereas I know on Twitch that's a bit more common. Aside from that, there's a lot more interactivity between chat and streamer. With like integrations, like for example, what's it? The VTuber item throwing thing, the TITS
Yeah.
software, I think. Yeah, and soundboards and whatnot. Whereas YouTube, it's still kind of not as good of a live streaming platform. It's still very much a evergreen video platform.
Mhm.
But they have been slowly including new things that is similar to Twitch. And I think another big thing is difference in chat culture. um, I feel like because of the high level of interactivity with Twitch, um, there's this feeling of like doing a lot more together with your chat,
Mhm.
whereas YouTube is kind of more like you're just talking towards your chat, something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, and I personally prefer the slight more level of separation between streamer and chat on YouTube,
Mhm.
but that's just me. And I think Twitch has its merits too, of course.
Yeah. For me, I like the interactivity. I always say that streams are just an excuse for me to get to talk to my chat.
It do be like that. I feel you there.
It do me. I am a yapper.
Same. I was watching your streams a little bit, doing a little bit of like research on you.
Oh no.
And your skill in yapping is amazing. Like for a streamer, that's a great skill.
Thank you. I really just like to, talk. And I didn't realize how much I actually like to talk until I started streaming. I always thought I was a quiet person.
I feel you there. Yeah. People have told me in the past that I'm talkative, but man, do you only really realize once you're, actually like streaming?
It's true. I always thought of myself as like a quiet person because I don't talk a lot in like my day to day. And then as soon as I get on stream, I'm like, I never shut up.
And your chat loves you for that, I'm sure.
I hope so. If they're here to watch someone play a game, they're in the wrong place. Skye likes to prepare, don't worry. Oh, I like to prepare too. I've seen Skye and her work in the past and her art. The art is so good. I love your art.
Oh, thank you. She mentioned that earlier while we were prepping chat also, and I'm very appreciative because like it's not usually something that gets brought up often. Even I tend to forget that I can draw. But I really really appreciate that. Thank you.
Skye picks up a pen and is like, wait a second, I can draw.
I can create. I forgot to mention this model you see on the screen next to Tenshi. I drew this myself also.
It's so
and I'm
cute.
also working on my next upcoming model, like my full model, and I'm also rigging it as well. And it's about like maybe 40-ish% done, I think.
Yeah, I was looking at the preview posted on Twitter with the eyes. I love it. It's so pretty.
Thank you. I'm embarrassed now.
You for Madam Streamer, how easily can you get side railed and yap about anything?
Oh my god. That yes, simply yes. I do see some of my own viewers here in chat, and I know that they can attest that I can just yap about anything for hours on end. I think at one point, like when I was trying to end stream, chat somehow managed to keep me yapping for about another like 5 hours, and I think that turned into an unnecessarily long stream.
Oh, the way I've done that. I've accidentally yapped it for like 2 hours and then forgot we were supposed to play a game.
Right? It's fun to talk,
What's I watched her talk about milk for 2 hours straight?
Huh? Wait,
That's a long
are they
time.
referring to me or referring to you?
I think they're referring to you. I can't remember talking about milk for that long.
Milk. I don't remember. There are several times throughout my streaming career that I've talked about milk.
Do you
I
have
had a
like
milk
a
ranking
rivalry?
stream once. A what?
A
Sorry?
rivalry with milk?
No, I love milk, but I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh no.
But I bear with it for the love of milk. It's delicious. So yeah.
That's great. Was the entire
Someone says to talk about bread
Oh,
for
yeah.
hours.
I bake, so
Oh,
I have to yap
cool.
about baking, and people will ask me questions about it.
That's so cool though. I'm not a very good baker, but I love eating baked goods.
See, a lot of people tell me that, but anyone can bake. You just have to start with reading the whole recipe before you start.
I know it's more of like a science, and like, you know, the state of your ingredients plus the measurements and ratios are very important. But
Yeah.
I'm very much like a freestyler, so that's just why I jive with cooking more. So like I do a lot of cooking myself.
I've heard a lot of people say that, yeah.
Yeah.
Who are some other model artists and riggers that you look up to?
Oh, let me see. I always had a soft spot for Kira Omori because she's the very first person that I learned like proper like rigging from. And like I think really kickstarted my live 2D rigging journey back in the day. Aside from that, of course, Iron Vertex is all really cool, and
Yeah.
seeing all the work that they've done in the industry, yeah. And if I remember correctly, in the past, gosh, I think their name's the Art Gun. They do a lot of 3D modeling.
Oh, the art gun does really cool stuff.
Yeah. They also did a lot of like 2D models as well, and I really, really like their art. Well, they're live 2D modelers and artists, right? Well, artists is a lot because I love art. I love looking at art. So
I do
we're
too.
probably gonna sit here way too long if I list every single one.
There's a lot of really good ones though.
Yeah. I guess one that I would like to specifically say, she doesn't do live 2D models much anymore, but the illustrator Rosuri.
I love Rosary stuff.
Yeah, I love Rosary stuff too. I've followed her for the longest time on DeviantArt. And I looked up to her a lot in all of her art, and I did get to meet her one day at a convention. This was before she moved to Japan, I think, and I had her sign a print. Yeah, I don't know where that print is anymore because I moved houses, but
No.
like yeah, it was really nice to get to meet her. So yeah,
That's really cool.
thank you.
What's Tenshi's favorite thing to bake? Bread. That's why I talk about bread a lot.
Bread? What kinds of bread? Like all kinds?
I make sourdough. So
Ooh,
I'm
sourdough's the good stuff.
it is I love baking sourdough, and then I put the starter in everything.
Oh, do you make your own starter?
Yeah. I have my own starter.
Wow, the dedication.
It's currently sleeping in the fridge. I'll take it out tomorrow to do
Ah,
my baking.
nice.
We can't talk about it though. I'll sit here forever talking about it.
Oh, oop.
No, it's okay. It's just once I get started on baking, we never leave this topic.
I see. Have you tried baking stuff like croissants though, or
Yeah.
like, yeah? Aren't they hard or something?
It
like,
takes 2
all
days
the folding. 2
to make
days.
croissants because
How come?
you have to make the dough, and then you have to make the butter block, and your dough has to be a certain temperature, and it can't be too cold because otherwise you'll break your butter block, but it can't be too warm or your butter is gonna melt. So everything has to stay like the perfect temperature, which is why it takes about 2 days to make them.
My gosh. So you have like a controlled temperature or something at home, or do you like adjust depending on the weather or something?
You have to adjust depending on the weather and the humidity.
Dang. Truly an art. My gosh.
It really is. Croissants are probably one of the hardest things I make. I only make them like once a year though.
Ah, I see. Special occasion.
You mentioned that you used to be part of a group. Did you start VTubing with them or did you join them after already streaming for a bit?
Oh, okay. So, oh boy, I get to talk about the agency. I was a rather than a group, it was an established VTuber agency, created and run by Mori, the VTuber. So it was AN Project. We had run for about almost 2 years ish. So I was part of the first generation called Musea, and I was along with my initial gen mates, Rifu, Kilia, and Kiki. And then I think a year down the line, we had our second gen, which had Miri, Amora, Blaze, Zumi, and Navi. And sorry, what was the rest of the question? Did I start VTubing with them?
Yeah.
I did not start VTubing with them. I had streamed a bit indie prior to that for about how frequently? Maybe almost a year, like consecutively. But prior to that, it was a lot of on and off streaming because I was focusing a lot more on my illustration commissions. I was an illustrator for about like what 6-7 ish years
That's
prior
so
to
cool.
that. Thank you. And the reason why I got into VTubing was I noticed the VTuber boom. I started watching a few VTubers, and I'm like, I could probably make a model like that too. I know how to draw. I can learn another skill.
I can do that.
So, yeah, and then I ended up doing that. And I started offering live 2D models as commissions, and of course, I made my own as a my first sample for my portfolio. And then I started taking a lot of different commissions. This is under my like artist name, my past life question mark. And then eventually I started trying out streaming myself because I'm like, I want to be like the people who commission me. I think it would be fun. And then I started making models. I had like a little debut that I made everything myself, including my overlays. And I just realized that I enjoyed streaming, especially when it started to pick up a little bit. Like my regular CCV is what they call it. Oh, why is the screen shaking? Why is the screen shaking? What's going on?
I don't know.
What's going on?
1 second. let me figure out
Earthquake.
how did this happen. What are these buttons? Okay.
Chat, what did you do?
No, that did not help. Oh no.
Wait, it's okay. While the earthquake is happening, I guess I'll continue.
Feel free to just keep talking.
So, basically, I had streamed for a little bit and got a little bit of consecutive viewers and nice following. Well, not that big, and it was really fun. So I decided maybe I should try applying to an agency.
I'm trying to figure out how to turn it off. I promise. Okay, there we go.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. What was I saying? So like, streaming for a bit. I wanted to join an agency. Now, I had been applying to agencies for a very, very long time, alongside also applying for like jobs in studios. Because I think my main dream still is to be able to create a game myself.
Oh, it's cool.
And like with other people. Yeah, I have kind of achieved that, but like I want like a full production rather than like a shipped prototype.
Yeah.
And let me think. So I was pretty down in the dumps because I was getting a lot of rejection letters for studios and for VTuber agencies. So there were a lot of different ones that I applied to. I'm not sure if I can talk about which ones I applied to because some of them had NDAs, some of them didn't, in regards to like how far you got into the audition process.
I think you're always allowed to
Um,
say like I applied for Hollow Live and didn't get in.
well, I mean, I think a lot of people, including myself, have applied to Hollow
Yeah,
Live
everyone's
and didn't
applied to
get it.
Hollow Live.
Yeah. Though like over time. Oh wait, sorry, wait. I'll go back to the whole auditioning thing. There are a lot of in smaller corporations that I applied to during the time that were like just starting up, and I got pretty far into some of these auditions, but like one of them, they decided to go with a different candidate instead of me, and that's okay.
Hmm.
Um, I've seen her stuff now, and like I think she really fits the character, so I'm glad that they went with her. And let me see others. Like I decided maybe I don't want to work here looking at the offer.
Hmm.
Um, and like most of the time it was either like sorry we won't be continuing with your application or just no response,
Yeah.
and so I was pretty dejected, but I continued on anyway. And during a rather tough time in my life where I had moved and I kind of lost my support circle
Hmm.
for quite a while, um, I got through the applications for AN project, and like they said that they wanted to work with me, and like I was bewildered, of course, because I'm like, whoa, someone actually wants me to work for them. Like, is this happening?
Hmm.
And I was also shocked that they gave me Skye, um and like because I am a very clumsy person. So being an elegant onesan mommy-ish character felt very foreign to me.
Yeah.
But they said like, we like your personality and we like your voice, so we want you to be here. And yeah, sometime after, and now we're here. So yeah, I didn't start with Ayan, but I did work with them for almost 2 years. Yeah. Mm-mm.
That's really cool that you have, a whole history. Because I know a lot of people here could probably relate to applying to a lot of VTuber agencies
Oh
and, the
boy.
disappointment that comes with it when you don't get in.
Yeah, it's painful, but you just keep your chin up. It's not something personal. It's usually they're looking for something specific, So
Yeah.
don't beat yourself up over it. Mm-mm. You have plenty to offer.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
Were you able to keep
Yeah.
your persona and IP once leaving AN?
Regarding this, we were approached with the opportunity to buy our IPs, so I bought my IP. So that's why you see it now. Um, so I have all of my original assets, but I am working on basically making new stuff because I wanted to make a okay. So I don't know if you've seen like if chat has seen the original Skye model, but one big reason is that it's very visually complicated and I don't like drawing it. It's really hard to draw myself, so that's why I ended up making a design that's more simple. Um, and I guess
Honestly
something that
based.
feels. Hmm?
Honestly
Sorry?
based.
Thank you. So yeah, I also wanted something that felt a bit more at home with me. And like because I in the company I had another we had another talent who was basically assigned as my in-law sister, so that was Blaze Shinryu. And so
Hmm.
we had this kind of like we had to keep up the kayfabe of being related and all, but it made talking about our own individual families kind of difficult.
Yeah.
So I approached her about it, and we said like, yeah, maybe we can have like our own separate identities now. um so yeah, that's why I also changed my surname.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Hmm.
makes sense. I thought it was, interesting that they picked you guys to be siblings, but you guys
Oh,
aren't actually siblings. Like when I remember when the
yeah.
debuts were announced, and I was like, "Oh, Skye has a sibling. I wonder if they're really related." So that answers the question.
Surprise. We're not.
Surprise.
uh but it's funny that they picked Blaze and all, because well, I was informed that I would be assigned a sister, so that I wouldn't get jumped with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they let me know about her a bit more. It's funny how similar we are. That's why people were like, maybe they are really sisters, because we tend to have like the same brain,
Yeah.
and we say the same things at the same time and have similar thought processes, I guess. Though we are still definitely each our own people, but we have a lot of similarities. It's funny. Mm.
Mm-hmm. Do VTubers go through a checklist before starting a stream? What's it like for you two?
Oh, so for me, let me see. Let me try to walk through how I work with my streams. Just the streams, right? Not like figuring out what I want to stream
Yeah,
for
I
the
think
week.
they mean just like
Okay.
before starting.
All right. So, I tend to start prepping about, depending on how much prep is needed, about an hour to 30 minutes before. um so for like VR streams, I sometimes I'll need an hour and a half because I have to do a lot of tech checking to see if like all my trackers are working and whatnot. But
Mm-hmm.
general streams, 30 minutes is more than enough. And I'm also usually eating at the same time or prior to that. And so I have to make sure that I have my YouTube chat in, because chat integrations with YouTube are a bit weird. You have to copy paste the actual link of either the chat box or the video. In my case, I use this software called Wancome, which gets the chat from the video link itself
Mm-hmm.
and applies it to a like this UI thing that you can bring into OBS. So that's I have to get my chat, and then this is probably a problem unique to me. Well, not maybe me, but a few other VTubers. But my stinger needs to be warmed up. My transition stinger.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure why. Maybe the file is just too big, but I have to run it once, or else it stutters.
Yeah.
And then after that, so like I'll check up on my like games. I'll set them up prior, whether I'm using console or if it's on PC. And then so once my main stream screen that I'll be using for the day is set up, and like maybe about, gosh, how many minutes before stream? Usually around 10 minutes before stream, I start like I go to my start screen and then I send the live feed to YouTube, because
Mm-hmm.
it takes a bit for it to start seeing the feed.
Yeah.
And then yeah, so basically I wait till the button's green and ready to go, and then when it's time to stream, I hit the go live button, wait for like 5 minutes, and then boom, stream. Hi chat.
Oh my gosh, chat, hi.
Hi.
For me, I turn OBS on, I turn VTube Studio on, and I pray.
That is so brave. That is so based.
It's my entire stream prep. And then sometimes I remember to download the game we're playing.
Oh my god. I've had times where I forgot to install the game that I was supposed to play. Don't worry. It happens.
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
Why change your name from Shinryu to Senfort, and why Senfort?
Okay. So I changed it to Senfort. My first requirement was it starting with the letter S, because I like rhyming first syllables. Skye,
Yeah.
Shinryu, Skye Senfort. The reason why I chose Senfort is so I'm a fan of Dark Souls. I really like playing Dark Souls.
Mhm.
And there's this one section of the game that I spent quite a lot of time in, very frustrated, called Sen's Fortress. And so basically, I was like, man, wouldn't it be funny if I named myself like Senfort? Because
That
I
is
hate
funny.
boulders. Because there's a mechanic for boulders in the game.
Mhm.
And so yeah, I was like, now that I think about it, I actually like the way Senfort sounds. I've received some feedback from some people who are kind of like on the name change, but I really like it. So
If you like it, that's what's
Yeah.
important.
yeah, I'm happy with it. I like it. But the transition for the socials and like usernames and whatnot is a bit of work, but it wasn't too bad.
Yeah. I know the socials are probably like the hardest part.
Yeah, especially if you have a lot.
Yeah. Which chat is cuter, Twitch or YouTube? That's an interesting question.
Which chat is
for you.
cuter? Cuter. What's cutest is Tenshi-tan right here.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you.
Cute chat. I don't know. I'm gonna be biased and say my chat on YouTube. But you know, I think you guys are pretty cute too. Teehee.
I also may be a little bit biased and say it's Twitch.
Yeah.
How difficult would the change have been going from an agency to an indie if you weren't a streamer before?
Well, considering that I learned majority of my experience during my time in AN, if I managed to keep my IP in that situation, then it would probably be similar to what I have now. But like, I guess if I didn't get to keep the IP, it might be pretty difficult because like my past life, I've had like a very nice following, though mainly art centric, because you know that's what I did. But I think, yeah, it would probably be more difficult because in regards to my audience for my artwork, it's really how do you say, people are there like for my commissions, they're there for my art, they're not exactly there for me, and that's not really a problem. When I was younger, I used to have a problem with that, but not anymore. And like I think marketing myself as a streamer afterwards might have been more difficult or strange, and I'm just very very lucky that I was able to have the opportunity to keep my IP. So yeah.
Was there any exchange of bricks or tossing of bricks prior to the stream going live? I'm not sure what that means.
So you see, the skylights, our greeting is throwing bricks at each other. I think it's important that I explain from the beginning why skylights are associated so heavily with bricks. During debut and sometime after, I made, or actually even prior to making the skylight design. Oh yeah, I've designed my own mascots too. Like there were a lot of people in the AN Discord, I think especially in my channel of it, posting gifs of anime people throwing bricks at each other, and it kind of just stuck because like I always saw them throwing bricks, building bricks, and I decided, why don't I draw them with a brick, and it's become their weapon, their food choice, their fuel, just everything. So, and then we decided that we throw bricks at each other to say hi. So whenever somebody raids into us, chat starts using the brick emoji, the brick emote that I drew, pretty much. So yeah.
That's funny. I think they're all throwing bricks at us now.
Oh no.
Can't build a Senfort without a few bricks.
Dodge. Sorry.
It's okay. I can dodge. They can't get me.
Okay.
Probably. Is your chat also in love with your dad?
Oh god. Yeah, they keep asking him if like, is your dad single? They've met my dad. Have they met your dad?
No, my dad did say this week he'll go on stream, and I'm like,
oh my god. Let me tell you, be careful. Chat's gonna try and rizz up your father.
Oh, they're already trying, and he's not even on stream.
Oh my god. In regards to my chat meeting my dad, I brought him on stream once, and like thankfully my father, although he's a bit older, he's very tech savvy, so he kind of knew the protocols for being a VTuber and keeping things private. But I had him talk a lot about like his interests and like had chat ask him questions, and my chat and my dad relate to each other a lot. It seems they share a lot of similar interests, and they're like, "Oh man, he's so based. Whoa, he's teaching his daughter how to game. That's crazy." So, yeah.
That's funny. My dad never taught me how to play games. He only taught me how to change tires.
Oh wait, that's cool though. That's useful. That's a useful skill. I can't
guess.
Mario jump my way out of a car.
This is true. Is he single? No. I mean, not my dad.
No. Yeah. Neither my dad.
Does your dad
Hands
also
off
think
the
you're
fathers.
selling feet pics?
No. I kind of like told. Did I tell him? Yeah, I kind of told him midway through my second year ish. I think. Oh, some more context. I kind of went no contact with my family for a bit, and so they had no idea what I was doing with my life for a while. But eventually we made amends with each other, and like I started involving them a lot more in my life.
Mhm.
And then I kind of told my dad, so like, hey, this is what I'm doing now, and like, you know, I want you to come on stream sometime and stuff like that. And he, again, him being tech savvy and internet savvy, he was able to pick it up pretty quick. And he watched some of my clips, which is kind of embarrassing. But like, what was this? Wait, sorry, what was the question again?
If your dad thinks you're selling feet pics online.
Oh, no, like he knows that I'm not the kind of person. But yeah, wait, he thought I was being a dominatrix at one point.
Oh
The reason why is because I told him that like I was assigned a somewhat more mature mommyish character, and like my
Mhm.
chat kind of like acts, you know, down bad sometimes. And then like, you know, I told him like, talk to them. Sometimes we talk about, you know, and play games and stuff like that. And I told him like my chat is weird. They like to be talked down to or whatever, or like reprimanded. And he's like, so like a dominatrix.
Oh no.
Something like that. I'm like, no, Dad, no. Oh jeez.
What is it with dads?
I have no idea, but like I know at least that my dad means it not out of ill will. He's just being like funny, I guess. Maybe, I hope.
For chat, Miss Senfort may or may not have a weakness for a character named Rusty. What is Tenshi's Achilles heel? I can't say I have one.
Oh, you don't have a fictional crush?
Not really, no.
Well, have you ever had one before?
I mean, I like most anime women, but like, I wouldn't, you know, give them all my money or anything.
I see. Did you ever have like like not even a little bit?
Probably not, no.
That's cool. You know what? Props to you. Like, I know a lot of people. Well, I'm not calling you out, chat. I'm just saying people that I know, you know, would very gladly fork over all their material possessions to their beloved anime waifu. But you know what? You're strong. You're going to be financially strong since you don't have to worry about that.
I guess that's true. Miss Tenshi, does Skydad have enough money to fundraise the wedding between his daughter and Rusty?
Huh?
What is the dowry?
A wedding is not happening, okay? It's not. I just think he's cool. That's all. My God. Do you know who Rusty is, by the way, Tenshi?
No.
Okay. Wait, can I send you a picture in the chat, in our chat? Okay, wait. Okay, so to clarify, Rusty is a person, but what I like is aside from the person's personality, hang on. I like this. This is their vehicle, their mech. That's what I've been
Oh, guys, it's not a person.
Yeah,
It's a machine.
It's the mech. It's the machine. Yes. That is what I'm fortunately or unfortunately down bad for. Yeah, Rusty from Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon. Yeah.
You know what? There are every kind of people out there.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna judge.
Oh, thank you. It's okay. I've tried to explain it to other people, but I don't mind at all. It's okay. I know it's weird, but
It's like when
yeah.
men really like a car. You know when men have
Yeah.
like pick a car
Actually, no, I
and
think
make
it's
it their
different.
entire personality.
I think it's a little bit different here, Tenshi. But I digress. Let's not delve into that too much. I think
Okay.
it's a little too weird.
um, what's been one of your proudest accomplishments as a VTuber so far?
Oh. I've gotten to do a lot of opportunities that I'm very, very grateful for thanks to being in an agency. I think some things that I'm really happy about and really proud of that I was able to achieve was appearing at conventions. Um, as AN, we've gone to conventions like as panel speakers and
Mhm.
also as performers, and then also meet and greets. Gosh, I had a meet and greet at V Expo. Gosh, their their pronunciation is kind of confusing. It's either Vexpo or V Expo.
I've been
In
pronouncing it as
Birmingham.
Vexpo.
Yeah, Vexpo. It was in Birmingham, UK, and I got to
Oh,
meet a
not
lot of
Alabama.
different. Not Alabama, no. I got to meet a lot of fans of the company, so of the different streamers and myself, and it was just really, really, really nice being able to talk to people and like seeing them and like hanging out, taking pictures. That was really fun. Aside from that, I'm also very grateful that I got to make an original song, debut song together with my gen mates, and that I've gotten to do different collab opportunities with different people.
Mhm.
And let me see what else. What else? Sorry. Sorry. This is 2 years worth of jumbled up memories. I'm trying
It's
to
okay.
figure it out. I'm also very grateful that I was able to do some sponsored stuff. Mainly indie games that I wanted to stream.
Mhm.
So, and it was kind of the publishers, or sorry, the devs to come by and commentate and like, let me know their thoughts of my thoughts on their game.
Mhm.
And that was really fun. And gosh, but yeah, I'm just really proud when I get to meet and hang out with the people who love what we do, and I love that they're so supportive, and that they've like my community specifically is very, very understanding,
Mhm.
because I tend to be more of a, what's the word, I don't keep up much of a kayfabe. I decided that I like streaming like this,
Yeah.
just being myself. And I went through a lot of like identity crisis in terms of like how do I want to be as a VTuber and also like as a corporate VTuber,
Mhm.
because although my manager was like, you can be how you want to be, and they would provide suggestions like initial directions and whatnot, but like I was like, man, do I want to try and live up to the mommy experience or whatever,
Mhm.
or do I want to just do this or that? um I think, wait, scratch the meet and greets. The thing I'm most proud of is my community. I'm most proud of the skylights, and I love them dearly.
Aw.
And I feel like we've managed to build a community that's very understanding,
Mhm.
kind, and patient. And that's the thing that I'm the most proud of, and that like I know that wherever they go, they will be good people, and I guess respectable respectable enough, sometimes down bad, sure, but like I'm just really proud of them. Go skylights,
That's
woo!
so cute.
Thank you.
Seeing you recently played games categories, are you going into the Kingdom Hearts rabbit hole? Yeah, we're currently on the second game actually.
OMG,
It's been a lot of
how far,
fun.
like you finished the first one
Yeah,
already?
I finished the first one. And then Chain of Memories, instead of actually playing it because I don't like the card game thing, we just
mm,
watched all the
mm, mm.
cutscenes.
Nice. Do you understand the story at all yet? I still don't after all these
No.
years. It's okay. The game's fun. Doesn't matter.
True, I have no idea what's happening, but every time I see Heartless, my chat's like, no, Tenshi, you don't actually have to fight those. And I'm like, well, I'm here. I'm fighting them.
Yeah.
What is one opportunity being an indie VTuber can provide you that you're looking forward to?
Ara, is this for me? Mm, I think like uh like not to say that they really like my management really like limited me or anything. Like there were some, how do you say, like I think standard limitations, I think that now that they are gone, I really do have free reigns, so I really can decide on whatever I want to do.
Mhm.
In the opportunities, well, the more lax, how do you say, um more lax rules in regards to like copyright, because I'm not being, or I'm not representing a corporation.
Yeah.
So yeah, like there think of a few more things that I can do, but it's not really that much different, if I'm to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's not super different, except now you don't have to wait for like approval for stuff.
Yeah, I'm the kind that kind of like just hops to things really really fast if I want them done like right now.
Yeah.
Like recently I just made a cover of Deco 27, Deco Nina,
Mhm.
the Vocaloid producer. He recently released a song called Monitoring, and I think 3 days after I put out my cover of it.
That's
And
fast.
yeah, I was listening to it on repeat for like a day or two,
Mhm.
and then I did the recording, and then I tune time mixed it, and then I didn't have time to make a video because I wanted it out as fast as possible, so I used the original MV, like what other creators tend to do.
Mhm.
So yeah.
That's
if
crazy.
yeah, if I were in an agency, I'd have to go through, like let them know like, hey, I want to do this, or like if I wanted like a music video or whatnot, I'd have to coordinate with them, right? So
Mhm.
yeah. Mm-mm.
If you could go to the Olympics for any event, which one do you think you would stand the most chance in?
um Esport. I don't know. I am not an athletic person. My family are full of jock. My family's full of jocks,
Mhm.
but I am not. I am the nerdy child. Um, I think maybe I might stand a chance in badminton, like because my family loves badminton, so they taught me like the very bare basics, but I still would have my ass whooped
Oh no.
by anybody I go up against because I'm just not fit enough for that. Because badminton is extremely fast
Mhm.
paced, and it's it's crazy how like fast a rally can be over.
Yeah.
And I've gone to a lot of different tournaments, thanks to my family.
Mhm.
So like I've been to, so I'm based in the Philippines, and I've lived and grown up here for a very long time, and there's this thing for the like different colleges, they compete against each other. I believe it's called the UAAP. I've gone to a couple of those, so you see like the best athletes from each like big college compete against each other,
Mhm.
and it's pretty crazy.
That's cool.
Yeah, thank you.
For both of you, what is one thing you fear most as a VTuber?
Fear. um do you want to answer this one first? I've been yapping a lot.
I don't know, because I feel like the things that I fear are like basic things that everyone fears about being a VTuber, like
Mhm.
getting canceled for no reason, or like I'm always like, oh my gosh, what if I say something and they're gonna cancel me, and then it's just my opinion on like I don't like chocolate.
Yeah, the internet has become unnecessarily cruel in my opinion. Like how do you say, people just take things and go to the extreme with them nowadays, and it's very unfortunate because people don't really seem to take the time to understand and just listen and like learn how to agree to disagree.
I agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like everyone's opinion is the only opinion. Like, no, what happened to
Yeah.
mutual conversation and coming to an
Yeah,
understanding?
why can't we all just exist even if we have differing opinions, you know?
Literally.
Yeah. And like how do you say, don't worry, I don't think you'll get canceled. I think like people tend to target people like say for example if you become a bigger and bigger creator, it just so happens that people get more eyes on you, right? So they have just more chances to say whatever mean stuff they want to say to you, and like
Yeah.
they could take anything out of context. But even as a big creator, I really don't think you should worry too much about that, because you know, despite there being a very vocal minority of, I guess you could say, haters, there are still a lot of people out there who love and appreciate what you do. And so like I think it's important to listen and remember those people. And if you know that you're not trying to hurt anybody and you're not trying to incite any anger, I think you're totally fine. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's one thing you fear?
Me?
Mhm.
I guess cuz like I'm not ignorant to this, but I know that my agency has gone through a lot of troubles, and like I think there are people who are quite upset with how things are handled.
Mhm.
I also want to let everyone know that I also do not like how it was handled. Like it could have definitely been way worse, but like um I still don't think it was handled very well. Um and like one thing I'm worried about watching everything going on is if the people that I love get hurt or get involved when this is not a matter for them and they are not involved whatsoever.
Mhm.
And I think it's just very in plain bad taste to rope in uninvolved people. Yeah. Mm-mm.
100%, yeah.
And yeah, aside from that, I guess like I wouldn't want all of my real information doxed.
Yeah, that's
But
scary.
like yeah, I know that a lot of my community already know my past life in regards to like my art career and everything. That I don't mind too much, but I still very much prefer keeping my VTubing and my illustration work separate. Yeah.
That makes sense. You don't want
Mm-mm.
people to know too much.
Mm-mm.
Which
I'm the kind of person who likes her privacy to a degree.
No, I understand. That's why I love VTubing, because it lets you be completely anonymous.
Yeah.
What's one advice you would have given to your past self while you were Corpa?
Oh. Take a chill pill. Like you see, with like corporate VTubing, it's very very easy to just put this immense amount of pressure on yourself, and it just comes with the learning curve.
Yeah.
But like there were so many things that I was worried about, and also being, I guess one thing about joining a corporation and then like it pops off, or like things go well, like with debut and like people having their eyes on you and everything. You're When you start out small, you're not used to it, and like it can be very overwhelming, and it feels like you have to like cater to all of these eyes watching you basically. And it's something that you just kind of come to terms with over time. But I do think if you relax about it more, I'm talking to my old self here, it'll be easier to handle. Cause God, I think I'm someone who tends to be very strict with herself and tends to put a lot of high standards on herself. So like, you know, oh, you're not being entertaining enough, or oh, you're not handling your chat well. They're getting too rowdy, or like you're not like they're not participating enough, or like now they think of you as all sexy like, and they're saying things that are making you uncomfortable. Like I think that I should have just relaxed and spoke about it more, Like nowadays I'm very very good at communicating with my community. Okay, maybe not very very good, but like I'm better than I was before.
Yeah.
And letting them know my boundaries and what's this? Like like knowing each other's expectations. Like again, since I'm the streamer, I do have the final say, and it is my community, and I can direct it the way I want to. But you know, it's also nice seeing the, how do you say, feedback from the community as well. So
no, I think that's really important, is to also take into account what other people are saying. Like I recently asked people how I could improve a little bit, and I took a lot of their suggestions to heart.
That's good. Yeah, learning is always a continuous process. I'm sure I'm gonna learn a lot more too, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm sure I'm gonna learn a lot from you in our talk here too. Like how to eat a bagel.
You don't have to eat a bagel that way, don't worry.
No, I want to.
If you genuinely do try to eat a bagel that way, I would love if you sent me a picture of your bagel, obviously.
Bet. I'll have to look for bagels are not really common here, actually, so I'll have to look for one.
I figure it's probably not something you would eat often in the Philippines.
Yeah. They're kind of like something fancier here. I know like they're super common in the US, but like the only place I can think of are the nicer end bakeries. Yeah, with like sit down cafes as well.
Yeah. Do you dislike all kinds of chocolate or just certain kind of chocolate? I'm just not a fan of chocolate in general. I'll eat like brownies if they're served to me, but it's not my favorite thing in the world.
Ooh. What is your favorite sweet? Do you like certain sweets?
Honestly, I really like cookies the most.
Oh, yes. What's your favorite kind of cookie?
Shortbread. I love shortbread cookies because they're flaky and slightly salty and not too sweet, because I like sweets, but I don't like it when it's packed with sugar, you know?
Oh, so based. Yeah, like it's, you know, you gotta have that refined palate with the not too sweet and like enjoying all the other attributes of the cookie.
Exactly. Like some people will serve you like a brookie and it's a brownie and a cookie with an Oreo inside, and I'm like,
oh my god,
this is fine, but it's literally like diabetes on a plate.
Yeah. My god. Sorry, I was about to say a local I was about to say Jusko, which is like saying my god. I actually have pre-diabetes, so even though I like sweets, I have to be careful with what I eat. And like stuff like that makes me think like, oh man, my sugar's gonna spike. This is so bad. But
what is the one thing you would always spike your sugar for?
What is something I always spike my sugar for? Probably ice cream. I'm an ice cream gal. I also really love cookies too. But I think just in general, I just really, really like ice cream.
Ice cream is good, yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel about chocolate mint chip?
I'm not a mint chip fan.
That's okay. Don't worry. I know a lot of people aren't, but that's my favorite flavor, I think.
Sometimes I accidentally offend people. They're like, grow up, Tenshi. And I'm like, I just don't like, I think it tastes like toothpaste.
Okay, like, you know, I've had bad mint chocolate chip and it does taste like toothpaste, but the nicer kinds don't. But I have this friend who's similar to you. He's like, it tastes like toothpaste. It's not really good. So one day while I was out with him and a bunch of other friends, I bought some mint chocolate chip ice cream. I ate it. I checked it if it was good. I was like, yeah, it's good. Here, try this. And he ate it, and he, like, you know, sat with it for a bit. He's like, it still tastes like toothpaste. So I think it's not something we can really fault you guys for. So it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Who inspired you the most to be a VTuber? That's a good question.
Do you want to answer this one too?
I guess I'll answer it first. So it's a little bit of a long story. I watched Gura debut. And at the time I was a full-time college student, and I was like, I want to do this too. So I started looking into ways, you know, obviously I didn't have a lot of money because I was in college, and I found Vroid, and I started like trying to craft my own Vroid model. It was going terribly. So I just gave up. And then my friend and manager, Mr. Soffit, he said, "Have you ever heard of Bat at Video Games?" I was like, "No, who is Bat at Video Games?" And he sent me like a whole bunch of her videos. And then I told him, you know, I had wanted to be a VTuber I think it was like a year or two now since I had seen Gura. And he was like, "Oh, why don't you?" And I explained the whole thing to him, and he was like, "You should do it." So now it's his fault I'm a VTuber.
Wow, that's so nice. And it's nice to hear that your friend was so supportive of you. That's great.
He's very supportive of it. Wow. Who inspired you to become a VTuber?
Oh boy. I think I have a lot of different sources that, you know, made me want to pursue this path. Like aside from the whole live 2D pipeline thing. Let me see. The very first VTuber, well, this isn't really my main inspiration, but the very first one I saw was Kizuna Ai. So that was pretty far back. And then like I kind of just had this awareness of them, but then it didn't really like kick into full swing until I started watching HoloLive stuff. So I saw a lot of clips of, I think Korone was one of the first few ones that I saw. And so I think my main inspirations are Inugami Korone and Hoshimachi Suisei.
I love Suisei.
Yeah, Suisei! She's just very inspirational. I liked Korone for her fun zaniness and also her love of retro games, which is something that I also really love. And I learned about her story about how she was very kind of like shy and closed off and didn't really like, it was very very introverted, but she started coming out of her shell more, and that inspired me to try and do the same. As for Suisei, I was really inspired by, well, one, her singing, amazing, and two, her story of how hard she worked as an indie and how, you know, she tried to make it big. She was struggling, and then just by like, you know, good circumstances and everything, she managed to get into HoloLive, even though her start there in under their music label was kind of rocky. But eventually, you know, she got absorbed in, and she's now really, you know, a star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Suisei. She is such an inspiration.
Right? Yeah. And like there's like these like compilation videos. Whenever I feel down about like my content creation, I look back at like these documentaries talking about her story, and like I'm inspired all over again. Yeah.
I love watching clips of VTubers in like my free time, like Iron Mouse talking about how she keeps going despite everything.
Oh yeah, Iron Mouse is also very inspiring too, and like I love how much she like spreads positivity too.
Yeah.
And like, didn't she recently invite, how do I pronounce his name? Kai Sinat? Is that how you pronounce his name? Maybe? He was a 3D VTuber for a bit on her stream, and they called out, and that was really nice.
I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
I have a question. Has your fan base made up any fan lore, Tenshi? I'm just curious about their creative thoughts put to words. You would have to ask them that.
You heard it there, chat. Lay on the lore. Wait, who asked that in chat? Was it our lore keeper?
Karazi Kitsune?
Yeah, that's probably our lore keeper. Yeah. We have a lot of fan lore because I like letting people write fan lore, and sometimes I incorporate it and make it canon. And we have one dedicated member who likes keeping track of all of the lore. Yeah.
Shishi is in charge of things. We worship Tenshi's hat, and she's killed a few Shishis to make slippers. That is not true, Corgi.
Oh my god.
I've never killed any Shishis.
Maybe they're still alive, but they are slippers.
Sentient slippers.
Oh no.
We're really just here for Bready and Dadshi. This is true. They're here for my sourdough starter, Bready Mercury, and my dad.
Oh, that's so cute, Bready I want to meet this Freddie Mercury someday.
He sits in a jar on the shelf.
Oh my God.
Do you have a mascot or something that represents your chat?
I think is that one for you?
No, I think that one's for you, because
For
that's
me.
from one of my members, and they know I have a mascot.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen your mascot yet. I want to see it later. But like, so for our mascot, I made two because I couldn't decide which one I wanted. So, I have a pair of brother mascots. They are helmets. They are night helmets. They are called the Skylights. Should I maybe just send you a picture?
Yeah, you can send a
Wait,
picture.
let me pull up one of the emotes I drew of them. One sec. Where are they? It should be in my folder here somewhere. Oh, is that the mascot? Wait, I see on the stream.
I don't know where he went.
They're so
I lost
cute.
him.
Oh my gosh.
Where did she go?
Oh, disappeared.
Should she come back?
I think I'll pull up a drawing that has both of them in it. There we go. This one is like a marching emote, so it's supposed to like loop indefinitely. But yeah, I sent it to you. So they're little helmet guys. They're hollow on the inside, but they're basically like spirits inhabiting a helmet. And the lore behind that is that I have new hires. Oh my gosh, what? There it is.
There it is. It takes
like...
a little bit of adjusting in Twitch.
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry.
There we go.
And then like I take their souls and then I place them into helmets. There they those are the Skylights. Yeah, I designed them. And they have full versions as well, so like fully decked out armor. But it's pretty complicated to draw, so I just keep it to the simplified design. And over time they've gotten more and more simplified. Like there's a way I draw them that's only like a few lines.
Aw.
So yeah.
You get them in all sorts of shapes.
Yeah, like dented.
Oh no, not dent. Now that you're an indie, what are some future goals you want to accomplish?
As an indie, I still want to be able to do convention appearances. Now I've gone through the process a little bit now. I haven't applied to that many yet, but it's like, you know, you send your emails for inquiries like, hey, are you doing VTuber appearances? And like, I would like to cooperate with your organization to do so. But so far, I haven't received any replies yet. So I guess it really is just a matter of, you know, finding the right people to take you on. I could probably go to some events that I've gone in the past, but like, I know that I have to apply pretty far in advance because, you know, everyone has to do their planning and organizing, right? I can't just join like 2 months before, I think. Aside from trying to do convention appearances still, I want to there's this organization that I want to have like either an interview with or like a little collaboration with called gosh, what was it called? Like the Game Archive game. I forget the full name, but basically it's this non-profit that teaches game archiving and like archiving the history and keeping note of history of video games. So like old games that are now out of print, maybe some source code, how to like take care of like old games, things like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I want to like have like a talk with them, maybe invite somebody over to be a speaker and then show my chat about it, you know, stuff like that. That's
really cool.
Thank you. I someday I'll get there, maybe. I haven't sent a letter yet. I'm a bit shy. Aside from that, more collabs. I think I'm a bit more free to choose whoever I want to collab with now. So like I want to collab with all sorts of people. Yeah.
I remember I was actually supposed to interview Kelia, and then a week later she graduated.
Oh god, the timing, no.
So it didn't happen, but I remember asking her if she would want to do an interview, and she said she'd love to, but she had to ask management first. And I didn't realize that was something that you guys had to do, that you have to ask management for each collab.
Yeah, well, we kind of have to like green light them because we have to let them know since we represent the company, right?
Yeah.
And they want to make sure that the people that we're collabing with are like okay and all that. And like I could say that definitely you're totally fine, and I'm pretty sure they would have approved it, but like I guess the timing of things was just not very good.
Yeah.
If you still do want an interviewer, I can well, we could talk about this later.
Yeah, I would love your insider info.
Okay.
Tenshi is the forebringer of graduation. It's the second person it's happened to.
No, don't say that.
I ask and they graduate. I don't know what it is.
Oh no. Well, it's okay. You have no worry of me graduating.
Okay, I'm glad.
We will break the cycle. I don't think you've actually ever brought on somebody's graduation. I highly doubt that.
Probably not, but it's the second time that someone's graduated like immediately after I asked them to be on 10 Talks. I don't know if you're familiar with Grimmy.
Oh yeah, I know about Grimmy a bit.
Yeah, so the first time she was supposed to graduate and then she took it back, but I had asked her if she wanted to be on 10 Talks and she was like, I'm so sorry, I'm too busy. And then the next day she announced she was graduating and I was like, did I do this?
Oh no! It's just really unfortunate timing.
It was very bad
it
timing.
only happened twice. Come on, guys.
Only twice. Hopefully not again, but odds are you never know. What's one of your favorite memories so far in VTubing?
Oh, that's hard. There's so much that has happened. It's really, really hard. Gosh, what are some interesting times? I've so sometimes I mix up my words a lot. Say for example, I want to say blueberry pancakes. I'll say blueberry pancakes or something like that. And like sometimes my brain goes too fast for my mouth, and then I just keep yapping. One time, I think I needed to do something, and I was telling chat like, okay guys, wait, give me a sex. Wait, no, that's not what I meant.
No.
And then I had a verbal typo. It was so bad, and then I kind of just like flustered, changed the screen, and yeah, that was something pretty memorable for me. Aside from that, what else? I think some of the collabs that I've had with my gen mates are really, really nice, and I really enjoyed that. Like one of our earliest ones was golf with your friends, and just having this fun little back and forth, and like the magic and joy of being just debuted and all that made it a special little moment for me. Yeah.
Cute.
Do you have any like very fond memories of VTubing yourself?
I have a lot of fun memories. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to like pinpoint one. I think it was when I was doing like a longer stream for the first time, and I didn't expect anyone to show up. And then like I went from 4 average viewers to 18 average viewers, and to me that was like a big moment. It was like, oh my goodness, why are there so many people here? But I just remember people were like sticking around to talk to me and not just like popping in and being like, oh hi, okay, bye. They were like interested in things I had to say, and that to me was like the moment where I was like, oh, I really enjoy this. I really want to do this again. I think I streamed for 8 hours, and as soon as I ended, I was like, I could do this again. Let's go.
Oh, that's so cute. And I'm just, I know that feeling. That's how I was like before I joined the company. And yeah, it feels so nice to like have the people stay and listen to you, right? And like,
really does.
It feels like an acknowledgement of sorts. Yeah. Mhm.
Throw it on the quote pile. I mean, getting your words mixed up happens to me too. Like, I forgot the words for fast food, so I called it public food.
Public food.
I
Oh
could
my
not for the
gosh.
life of me remember what I was supposed to call it.
That's so cute though. I'm gonna start calling it public food now.
Yeah, these things happen. They're unavoidable.
Yeah, they happen, yeah.
Especially on stream, I feel that you talk faster a lot too because you don't want like a
Yeah.
lapse in silence.
Mm-mm. I was listening to one of your streams before we hopped on call, and like I was astounded by the speed and lack of dead air that you were going at. I'm like, is she rapping? But like you know, your skill in yapping is very impressive. I gotta keep up my game.
I just have a lot that I excitedly want to tell my chat.
And that's a good thing, and I'm sure chat loves that. Right, chat?
I mean, they probably have to. She does have a good rap god. Oh yeah, they make me do rap gods sometimes.
Really? Oh, I want to see that.
One day, maybe.
One day, okay.
If money or time was no issue, what is some design element or outfit you'd like to get for your model?
Is this one for me?
Yeah.
Or is this one for you? Oh, okay.
Maybe both. I don't know.
Maybe both. If you want to answer, feel free to. If money or time were no issue, what is some design element? I want a 3D model, like a nice 3D model. If I didn't have to worry about the money going into it, I would like to commission somebody who knows how to integrate it already into like Unity formats and all that, and like good shading stuff. What's the what are they called? Shaders. Yeah, shaders. And let me see. And like with the full facial, like the 52 blend shapes, and then and then like full body tracking compatibility. Yeah, all that stuff. I would love a 3D model because with the VR streams that I've done, 3D, I do full body 3D tracking. It's really fun because I also like being silly, doing like silly poses physically and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah.
It's so fun. 3D is cool. I think for me, I want to get a bakery outfit, like a bakery model.
Oh,
in like
that's so cute!
A cute little baking outfit. I found an artist that I really like for it. It's just a matter of saving now. It's like $400 and they're really good.
You heard that now, chat. Time to start the Tenshi bakery fund. The bakery model fund.
No.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Hi, sorry I'm late. We have beans, rice, and beef. What's your favorite topping for tacos? Mookie, thank you for cheering one bit.
Thank you for cheering. Is that a question for both of us?
I'll put cheese. Maybe controversial. I kind of like ketchup on
interesting.
on tacos.
For tacos, I've eaten a lot of different kinds of tacos. I think my current favorite is tacos al pastor. So it's I think it's like roasted pork, like, you know, roasted enough to the point that it's tender, and then it has this, you know, certain kind of seasoning, and then it has pineapples in it, and it makes it really good. So it's like the sweet, savory, slightly tangy kind of taco. And yeah, oh god, it's making me hungry now. But aside from that, like regular tacos, I'll eat almost any kind, really. So yeah.
The only time I've had al pastor, so I'm just like little backstory, I'm vegetarian. So the only time I've had like quote unquote al pastor was in Mexico, and it was so good.
Oh, I'm glad that you got to try like one in Mexico. That's crazy. Like we have like all kinds of cuisine here. It's a melting pot. But like I hope the one that I tried is close enough to the one that you tried.
It's probably more authentic because it used real meat.
Vegetarian al pastor sounds interesting though. Do you know what kind of meat they used? I mean like alternative meat. Sorry.
So
Yeah.
this restaurant made its own alternative meats, which was really cool. I went there
Ooh.
just about every night for dinner. It was so good.
Oh man. I wonder if it was like, because I feel like a close alternative would be like jackfruit. Have you had jackfruit before?
I hate it. One of
Oh,
the worst
that's
meat
okay.
alternatives. Everyone's like, oh, Tenshi, you should try jackfruit. It tastes bad.
I will admit it is a weird taste, but like I personally am very used to it. Do you like tofu in
I
that case
love
then?
tofu, yeah.
Tofu is good. Don't worry, tofu's totally fine.
Tofu's
I can
really good.
imagine it being a good like ground meat alternative, especially when it's all mashed up and everything.
Yeah, I love making like ground meat, quote unquote, with tofu. I'll put it in the air fryer, and then it gets really nice and crispy.
I love that. I love that so much. Oh,
Air fryers are God's miracle to the world.
yes. I also have an air fryer.
I love mine.
Yeah, they're so convenient. You
They
just set it,
are.
kind of forget it. Yeah.
Look, the oven is great, but I don't have to wait for the air fryer to warm up.
Yeah, exactly.
If you could collab with any non-VTuber streamer, who would it be?
Oh. Non-VTuber streamer. Oh. Oh wait, does he still stream? Like this is a joke answer. I would say PewDiePie, but not really. Okay, the thing is, I will admit I don't actually watch streamers, both streamers and VTubers. I'm more so of like a VOD and singing enjoyer. I like watching covers, listening to covers, and I like listening to watching shorts. So I don't actually actively watch streamers. I'm a documentary 2 hour talking about certain things kind of person while I'm working on stuff.
No, I do the same thing. I'll literally watch documentaries while I'm on the treadmill.
Right? I don't know, it's just nice listening to other people yap too.
Yeah.
Oh my god. One of my community members said Scott the Was. I don't think Scott streams though. I mean, I watch all of his videos and stuff, but like would I stream with Scott the Was? I don't know. I'll have to think about that. There's this other content creator that I watch a lot, but I know he does kind of VTubing kind of rarely. It's RT Game, Rumble Tumble Game, Gaming, and I like his humor, so I think that'd be cool. He's done collabs with Rin Penrose.
Oh,
and yeah,
I love Ben Rose.
Yeah, Ben Rose. I think one other person. I think joining Jimmy Hears You Laugh You Lose would be pretty cool. Yeah. But I wouldn't lose immediately is the problem. The Drift King. They used to call me the Drift King in college. Anyway, sorry, that's an RT game joke. Anyway, how about you? Would you want to collab with any non-VTubers?
Maybe Connor, like Sea Dog VA.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
He's cool. I have a question. Do you have a game or top 3 that you would recommend for the others to try or play?
Oh, recommend like to chat or like to each other, like me recommending to Tenshi, Tenshi recommending to me?
We could go with the latter.
Okay, you go first.
I probably can't think of many games that I've played that you have. Have you played Monster Hunter?
Yes, I have. I've played Portable Third. I've played World. I've played a little bit of Rise, and then like a little bit of Monster Hunter DOS.
I've only played World so far, but I really like it.
Yeah, World is good. I spent a lot of time in World before. Are you excited for Wilds?
I am. I'm super excited for Wilds.
Yeah! How do you feel about the Sacrets? The little mount things and the little baby versions of them?
I don't know yet.
Oh wait,
because I played.
They're so cute. You should pick out the baby ones.
The demo, but every time I tried to pick one up, it fell over.
Oh no! Oh, like, Wild seems really fun though. Like, I want to check it out a bit too. Maybe I'll try the demo as well. But like, yeah. What other games?
Um, let's see, maybe Unpacking was really fun.
Oh, I haven't played Unpacking yet. Maybe I should.
That one was really good. What game would you recommend?
Oh, do you like action games in general?
I do. I like games that are good for ADHD, I will say.
Good for 80. Have you tried Balatro?
No, someone recommended Balatro to me, but I never tried it.
Oh my god, play Balatro. It's like, how do I describe this? It's like baby sensory videos, but in video game format.
Oh, is it like, you know that website where you could upload a PDF to Minecraft?
Oh no, it's not like that. Balatro is like, I think the closest I can like compare it to is like poker, but a roguelike. And you have these special cards that increase your score combo, and so you kind of just like build up a really nice score, and then like it has these nice little ding 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 noises and like visuals that are just very very satisfying. And then like you just keep playing to make your combo deck more, what's the word, streamlined. Yeah, Slay the Spire but poker. That's pretty much it.
Oh, is it like a card game?
Yeah, it's a card game, but it's very easy to get into. Aside from that, I was gonna say Dark Souls, but I know it's like a hit or miss with some people, and like, I don't know if you'd be into it, but if you can, I'd say start with either Dark Souls 1 or 3. Unfortunately, I'm sorry 2, but 2 is kind of hard to get into.
I probably will not play Dark Souls. I might try Skyrim though. I heard Skyrim is like Dark Souls' not scary cousin.
I mean, I think the gameplay is extremely different, but if you want the vibe, I could see that. Going for Skyrim. Skyrim is just fun. Like, it's fun to go around and do things in it.
I do, like, any time I log into Pal World, I just collect sticks the entire time.
Oh my god. Oh, I get you. I love collecting stuff.
Right?
Yeah.
Edgegill, thank you for cheering 20 bits. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get to that. I've been scrolling slowly to make sure I don't miss any questions. Hans, I cannot. He wants me to defend the ketchup on tacos position.
Go ahead.
Okay, so first of all, I can't even eat real tacos, Hans. Second of all, it's just like hot sauce, but without the heat, I guess. I don't know. I just really like ketchup. It's like my favorite condiment. I have the taste of...
Ketchup is a good condiment.
I have the same food taste as like a 10-year-old. Don't judge me.
Don't worry. As long as it tastes good, that's what matters. That's what matters, right?
Exactly. One day you'll have a guest say Northern Lion. I don't think anyone said Northern Lion yet.
What is Northern Lion?
He's a real person.
Oh, okay.
Is the best way I could describe it. People, I don't know if he knows about VTubers, but people keep gifting him subs to VTubers.
Uh-huh. Okay.
That's about as far as the lore is I know.
Interesting. I googled him up. I see. Interesting.
If you could spend a week with any movie celebrity, who would it be and how would you spend it?
A movie celebrity? That's hard because like I watch a lot of movies, but I don't necessarily like follow celebrities, so it doesn't really matter too much to me. Can I deviate a little bit from the question and say that I would love to sit down with Steven Spielberg, the director?
You know what? That's a celebrity.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I've been watching a lot more of his films recently, and like a lot of the films that I enjoyed as a kid were also by Steven Spielberg. Yeah. Like I love Jurassic Park, and then recently I watched like Schindler's List, and gosh, what There's another film of his that I watched recently as well, but I can't remember the name. But
Is it Interstellar?
No, Interstellar is a different director.
Is it? I
Gosh,
thought
what's
it
his
was
name?
him.
Oh wait, Interstellar is by but that movie is amazing though. Wait, Interstellar director Christopher Nolan. Christopher Nolan's also a
Oh.
very amazing director as well. I would also love to sit down and talk with him too. Like yeah, I just find it very interesting, the stories and like way that they decide to portray these stories, and like I want to learn more about them as people, and just listen to them talk.
Thank you, Anonymous, for gifting a sub to Northern Lion.
That is so funny. What the heck?
I don't know. People just do it. Does Northern Lion know VTubers exist? We'll never know.
Maybe one day he'll acknowledge it.
Maybe. What is that one fan interaction that left an impression on you?
Oh, does it have to be like chat as a whole? Because I don't know how I feel about singling out certain like single people in my community. Let me think. Let me see. Like, so me and Chad, I'll just say we're both masochists. Me and my skylights. But the thing is, I can do like a mommy voice, and then it's always really funny to me to see them act up. I guess, cause like I know I'm not really that kind of person, but when I see them go like, "Oh, mommy," it just that always makes me laugh. Oh
funny.
my God, Yanja! Hi. Sorry, as an old name I recognize from my early days.
It's okay.
Does Yancha want me to do a mommy voice? Are you okay with that, Tenshi? This is your stream after all.
Sure, as long as chat behaves himself. Oh, sorry, the dog's barking.
Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it. What do I say? Hello, chat. Have you been good today? Okay. Alright, moving on now. Okay.
If you could only eat one food for the next 5 years, what would it be?
Oh God, that's hard. Cause I love eating a variety of foods. I feel like, okay, does it have to be the exact same food every day? Maybe a pasta, like either a pesto chicken pasta or a chicken alfredo pasta, I guess. Maybe.
Pasta's a really good answer because it has a lot of variety, so then you could always mix
Yeah.
up the pasta.
If I could pick any kind of pasta, then yeah, definitely pasta. My second choice would be soup.
Oh, I love soup.
Yeah.
Soup is so
There's so many
good.
kinds of great soup.
Yes.
What's your favorite kind of soup?
Split pea soup?
Ooh, I think we have something similar to that. It's not really a soup, it's more like a stew. It's called God, what do we call it? Ginisang mongo, which means like literally like fried. They're similar to peas, but they're technically beans. But they're small, they're green, and like they tend to mix them around with some like seasoning and other vegetables. It's really yummy. Yeah.
It sounds good. Today I made curried squash soup with lentils.
Oh,
That was so
that
good.
sounds so good.
It was so
Oh
good.
my God, did you use like coconut milk for it since
Yeah.
curry, or like oh my God, now I want to try making that. I'm gonna note that down. Oh, I have a suggestion for you for soup. There's this soup called murga shorba. I think it's an Indian soup. You can definitely make it like vegetarian. So it's basically like your soup stock base, and then it comes with, gosh, what else do they put in it? The thing is, they add lemon to it, and then
Ooh.
they also add sometimes cream. You can have it with just lemon, and I forget what other vegetables go in there, but like it's really good. I think if you look it up and if you can make some alternatives to it, it's really nice and like I don't know, it's such a simple soup. I had it once when I was drunk, and I was like, that is the best soup I've ever had in my life.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, your mouth tracking stopped working.
Oh, wait, that means my microphone. Hang on, let me. Did it stop working? Testing,
Yeah.
testing.
Your mouth is frozen.
Wait, it's working on my screen. Let me reset the microphone. Reload. Okay, it's working on my end. I don't know if it'll reflect on yours though. I might have frozen on your screen
Yeah,
actually.
I think you might be frozen on my screen. Let me see. Sometimes if you just click random buttons,
it'll work.
It'll work. Like, no, you're still frozen.
Oh no. Well, wait, hang on. Can I try moving myself around to see if that works? Do you guys see me moving? Is it working?
No, I can't see it on my end.
Oh, okay, that means I really am it might just be an internet problem.
It probably is.
Do you want me to rejoin or something?
I mean, I guess we could try that.
Okay, wait. I will leave and then I will come back. 1 sec.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm leaving.
She's gone.
Now let me join. Oh no, I'm a disembodied voice.
Oh no, a voice in the sky. Oh, there we go. You're working again.
Oh, yay! We're back. Yippee!
Since you talked about movies, if you could only watch one movie
for the rest of my life, if I could only watch one movie for the rest of my life, I might as well make it like something that has like a lot of little tidbits to see again and again when you rewatch it. But the question is which one. Or maybe I'll watch a movie that has like a time loop thing, so it would be funny if I watch it again. I can't really remember any off of the top of my head that have that though. What's my favorite film of all time? That's hard. I do think I really enjoyed watching Interstellar for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know, oh wait, somebody in the chat said Groundhog Day. I've actually never watched Groundhog Day. Maybe I should. Do trilogies count? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
But yeah, it's hard. I'm gonna say Interstellar just because it's like, I don't know. It's a very magical movie to me.
Yeah, Interstellar is a cool movie. I haven't seen it, but I know a lot of the soundtrack.
Oh yeah, from the memes also.
Yeah, the memes too.
Yeah, it's a really good film. The plot is very simple, but it's very, very engaging.
I've heard that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You both have a few feathers. Do you both canonically molt?
Oh, do you molt?
I don't think angels molt.
Yeah, that's true. As for me, these aren't actually wings. these are hair clips. So they're not real. I'm so sorry to reveal this to you, but I'm actually not a bird.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk a little bit about your lore for those that might not know it?
Oh, I can give you my old lore. I have this new lore coming up, which actually, funny story. My members, I talked to them a bit. My members already figured out what my lore was, and I was so upset, like, because we share the same brain cell. It's kind of annoying.
That's so funny.
But yeah, basically my old lore when I was in AN project, I was a warrior. I had the title called the Warden, which is basically a title given to the esteemed fighters of my clan or something like that. And then basically I fought to protect my homeland, and then I died. I died in battle because I had a really, really tough adversary. And basically I was like, no, this can't be it. I still want to keep going. And like, is fighting really all there is left in my life? I don't want to have lived a life of battle and then the magical hand of Aeon Project's isekaier took me to the world of VTubing, and so I vowed to keep peace and become a streamer. So that was my old lore. To add on top of that, Blaze's lore was related to mine as well.
Mhm.
And she was my sister. She grew up with me, and she was out for vengeance and tried to look for the person who killed me to kill them.
Mhm.
And eventually, while Blaze was like trying to, they almost found the person. I think I'm like, no, Blaze,
No.
don't do it.
Please, you have so
You
much to
can't
live
live
for.
a life of peace with me. I'm back here. Something like that. Yeah.
She got isekai'd, yeah.
Yeah, I got isekai'd.
Does Skye also get called a chicken by chat? You know that word isn't
Yeah.
allowed here, Mr. Soffit.
Oh, no chickens in the chat. Nope. But yes, I get called chicken a lot or bird. And I personally don't mind it. Cause I feel like it's an easy way for people to identify me. Especially when I was in my agency, because we all had our own quirks.
Mhm.
And funny story, one time when I was having like a celebration stream and I was streaming like Minecraft for like 8 hours or more straight, and I was with my gen mate, my mind broke bursting out laughing at a Minecraft chicken for like 20 minutes or more, something like that. And yeah, sometimes the chat just tends to bring up the chicken, especially if I'm laughing too much.
Oh no.
So yeah.
It happens, it does. These things do
Yeah.
happen. The stream was in a halt? Oh, did it stutter? Sometimes that happens.
Oh no.
JC, did you let that one through? Sometimes they let the word chicken through, even though they know it's banned.
Tisk. Very bad. Behave yourself, chat.
How do you find yourself staying motivated when you don't want to do something?
Oh, that's a toughie. Like I've had days where like I'm really either too tired or like emotionally or mentally drained to do a stream, or like even back before when I was doing commissions and like, man, I don't want to work on this commission. I think, okay, I'm a person who has managed to systematically burn herself out many times before, and I've learned the skill of just doing it even when I really don't want to. But that's not necessarily a good thing. But like there are days where like I remind myself like, you know what, it would be good to show my face to my community, and like I know that I'll feel better after spending time with them, which is usually the case. Only very rarely are there times where I'm like, oh, I can't hold myself together, I need to take the day off. But yeah, my community motivates me a lot, so yeah.
Oh no, they got him in chat.
Oh no, what do you mean they got him in chat?
They got him. They got them to use...
No!
If you type exclamation point mayo, it times you out for 5 minutes.
Is mayonnaise not allowed in here?
Nope. No mayo
I see,
allowed.
that's fine.
No, it used to be exclamation point mayonnaise, but no one could figure out how to spell mayonnaise.
That's funny. Oh man, ketchup only, no mayonnaise here.
Ketchup only. I'm getting mixed messages here, sorry. So we do or don't want mayo? We don't want mayo.
No mayo.
No mayo. If you put mayo on my food, I will cry.
Oh no,
Just have to
and
work
you don't
for
want
your
her to
time
cry, right guys? You aren't mean, right chat?
Farah also asked, but which silly words are banned in Skye's chat?
There is this thing called the Z word.
Oh no.
This is the Zimmermans.
Wait, like,
Okay.
why Zimmerman?
Okay, so in Armored Core 6, there was a weapon meta that was developed, and the Zimmerman is one of these weapons. And I was one of the first few people to stream Armored Core 6 really early on release, and other people who were somewhat ahead of me, like playing in their own time, would be like, "Oh, Skye, you should use the Songbirds and the Zimmermans. That's really good build." And the people would just incessantly keep telling me, and I was so fed up. I'm like, "Oh my god, shut up! I do not want to hear the word Zimmerman one more time. Let me play how I want to play the game."
Oh no.
Yeah, and so despite them, I almost rarely, if ever, used a meta weapon, and would most of the time just punch out the enemies instead. No weapons in the game.
Mhm.
So yeah, yeah, that's one banned word. So like also alternate versions of it, like the Zimmies, the Z-mans, the Zims. So yeah. Mm-mm.
The dual Zimmerman and the Songbird build?
Ugh, yeah, that's the meta. Ugh. I'm having flashbacks.
What about Invader Zim?
Okay, Invader Zim's fine. I've never watched the show, unfortunately, but that guy's chill. He's fine.
Just went and threw hands and punched out the bosses?
Yeah, I actually have. There's this one kind of infamous boss in Armored Core 6, and to prove a point, I decided to go no weapons except for one like laser shoulder weapon, and just punch out the boss. Oh, and this thing called like a pile bunker. It's
Mhm.
like a giant ejector needle that like stabs the enemy and stuff. And yeah, I did that just to prove a point, and just for the satisfaction of a hard win. So yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Thank you.
I know you do have to go soon, so I just want to ask people, do you have any last questions for Skye before she has to go and make some lunch?
Yeah, any questions before I go feed myself?
Yes, she must eat. Skye, where can they find you?
Oh, yeah. So my socials are at Skye Senfort. So SKYE SENFORT. No spaces, nothing capitalized, I think. I think I've also changed my YouTube channel to reflect that as well. I'm only on YouTube, X/Twitter, and then Blue Sky at the moment. I don't have TikTok or any other
Mhm.
other posting media. And let me see. Yeah, that's about it. Twitter, Blue Sky, YouTube. That's where I'm at. And
Makes
the
sense.
socials are the same. Yeah. Let me think. I think that's it. I don't really have much else to show. I have a member stream coming up, but that's about it.
Mhm.
Mm-mm-mm.
All right.
Yeah.
Crunchy
Wait,
or smooth?
Tenshi,
Yeah?
Tenshi, can you also show your socials to my viewers as well?
Oh, sure. I have this Twitch channel that you're watching right now. My socials everywhere are Tenshi Hazuki. I have a TikTok, which is run by Mookie Sticks, one of my mods. I have
Ooh.
a YouTube channel where I post all Ten Talks VODs. I have Twitter and and a Blue Sky, but I don't really use Blue Sky.
I did see it, yeah.
I kind of camped the name. I was like, okay, I should take that.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
Crunchy or smooth peanut butter?
Depends on what I'm using it for, but I'm okay with both. How about you?
Honestly, same. Like, depends what I'm using it for. If I'm dipping pretzels in it, then probably crunchy. If I'm making a sandwich,
Ooh,
smooth.
yeah. I feel like you're the kind of person who appreciates like textures and like other attributes of food. I feel like that tends to happen with people who like baking or cooking.
Yeah,
Yeah. We appreciate the art.
we do. There's a
Not
lot.
just the
There's a lot of
flavor.
textural elements that go into desserts.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you know what you're gonna make for lunch?
Gosh, what am I gonna make for lunch? I'm gonna figure that out.
You stare at the fridge for 10 minutes to see what you have.
Yeah, and then figure out what I'm gonna do. God, did I defrost anything? I
Oh,
forget.
no.
But But yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll be okay. But thank you for asking.
Can you show her wobble? I could show her wobble 1 second.
Wobble?
It should load in like a minute, but in the meanwhile, will you try to apply for other corpos?
Probably not. Oh my god! Wait, sorry, I just saw the wobble. Oh, that's so cute! The eyes!
Everyone loves the eyes. They don't stay on my face.
That's so cute. It's so silly. Oh man, I want to make something like that now.
It's a lot of fun.
Oh, I just noticed the chat is asking if I have a card. I do have a card. It is, well, skyesenfort.card.co. So, same as the other socials I mentioned. You should be able to access everything there, I think. I think I have everything linked. Yeah. The wobble's so cute.
Thank you.
Oh man.
The art is by Pompino and the rigging is by Crowfit.
Oh, I will check them out later. What were we saying just right before that? Before the card, what was I talking about?
Oh, someone wanted to know if you'll fix the Twitter link in your about because it still links to your old name.
What? It does? Wait, which about? Okay, but... Oh god, you're right! Okay, thank you! I'll get to that. I'll get to that. I have the change page name open now. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm working on it. Sometimes I forget. I'm sorry.
These things happen. Do all VTubers have tummy hurt? Me sitting here with tummy hurt right now.
Yeah. I also always have tummy hurt.
Same.
Yeah. Like if it's not out of nervousness, for some reason my stomach seems to hate me. Like I love to eat, but random things can set my tummy off and I'm always having tummy hurt. How about you?
Yes, exactly the same. I have chronic tummy ache.
I got distracted in the chat. I see that you have like a key jangling emote.
Oh my gosh, keys, hi! It's my favorite emote.
Oh my gosh.
Every time it comes on, I have to just stop and stare at it.
Yeah, me too. Jingle, jingle.
I love it.
Dang, the baby sensory keys.
Truly. Oh, someone wanted to know if you're gonna try applying for more corpos.
Ah, yeah, that. Probably not. Yeah, at least not in the meantime. Like I love my community very much and I want to focus on them, but I did let people like in my community know that okay, so with the situation with how AN Project closed, I was actually supposed to graduate before that happened, but then I learned during that process that the company was going to close down. I'm like, oh, okay. And because I was graduating, I thought I wouldn't get to keep my IP. So I started looking around for a stable job. So I started applying for jobs because of that. And I got one. And it's but now that I get to keep Skye's IP, I was like, well, I love Skye a lot. I still want to be able to do Skye stuff. But so like the job, because you know it's a contractual obligation.
Yeah.
I also think it's a very good like opportunity for me. I want to be able to do both at the same time, but like I do have to prioritize my work. So I don't think I could handle being in another agency right now. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You still applying for stuff, Tenshi?
Nope.
Oh. Well, I think it's also very good to focus on your community. You have a lovely community right here already.
Yeah, I really like them. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have them, honestly.
Aww. Oh, that's so sweet, chat. You hear that?
You outlasted the company, you did.
I did, yeah. I did not intend to, but I am actually the longest staying member. Like I'm the first gen who started with them, and then I've stuck with them basically up until the end. So it's a unique feeling, I guess. Because yeah, I had to watch my gen mates graduate before me, which was pretty. You know, it's sad, but like I know that they're all doing well enough anyway. So
Yeah.
as long as they're okay and happy, I'm happy. Yeah. Mm-mm.
I'm glad.
Oh, that's another Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I have
Oh,
different outfits.
Oh wait, that's so cute.
This is the
Oh, I
winter
love
outfit.
that. Oh, that's so cute. I love your outfits, man.
Thank
I also want to
you.
give myself more alternate outfits, like on the next model that I'm
Mhm.
making. But it's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of planning.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Show
Also,
PJ outfit. Yeah.
PJ?
Oh, I also have pajamas. I have to load a different model for that. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, let that load. Mm-mm. What was I going to say? One of my community members said in chat, Skye has like 5 jobs. She overworks. Shh, you don't have to tell them that.
There we go, pajamas.
Oh, it's loading. Oh! Wait, hang on.
It's okay, it takes
hang on,
time.
I'm catching up. Oh my god, that's so cute! Oh, I love that. Oh, that
Thank
is so
you.
cute. With the little sleep eye mask thingy. Oh,
Yeah, and
adorable.
I could take the jacket off and put a poncho on.
Oh, I want to see.
I know it takes a second to load.
Okay. Ah, cute! Cute!
And then I can
OMG.
also take that off and...
Mhm.
Which button is it? Now I have to figure out which one this is. Oh, is it not working?
Oh, pretty. Oh, which one?
It should be one of these. I'm trying to grab to put my mascot on. It's not working for some reason. Because I can
Oh,
pick him
no.
up. What are you? What hotkey are you? Left shift T.
I know that feeling. I know that feeling so much. I have so many hotkeys,
There we
but I
go.
only use like a couple of. Okay, wait. It's taking a bit to reflect on my end of the stream.
I try to use them as much as I can because I want to like I tried to only pick toggles that I know I'll use.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Apparently I could take the headband off. I never realized that.
Surprise!
Surprise!
Oh man, that's so cute. I also want to do something similar for my mascots, like have them with me on my model as well. And you know, I like that poncho idea. Maybe I'll borrow the poncho idea.
It's fun to have different things, and then you can also I don't know if YouTube lets you have redeems, but like my chat has channel points, and the longer they watch, the more channel points they get, and then they can redeem things. Like they can change my hairstyle, or like put the poncho on.
It doesn't have those kinds of integrations yet, but maybe in the future. I would love to do that though.
Yeah, maybe in the future.
Yeah. Man, it's been so fun talking to you,
it's been
and I'm
so
really
fun.
glad that you invited me. I'd love to talk to you again sometime.
Yes. Do you mind if we take a picture before you go?
Yes, of course. We can take picture.
Right. 3.
Do you want me to like move?
No, you're in the perfect place. Don't worry.
Okay.
3,
All right.
2, 1.
Cheese.
Oh, so cute. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Please send me the copy.
I will. Yeah. Thanks for joining, Skye. Thank you so much for being here.
And thank you for inviting me. And thank you to all the shishis for watching. Also for the Skylights for coming by. Make sure you subscribe and follow Tenshi Hazuki if you haven't yet, guys.
Thank you
Okay.
to all the Skylights that came to watch. It was very kind of you guys.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
I'll still be here to yap for about another hour while Skye goes to eat.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, it
I
is time to
will
yap.
go take my leave. All right. Let me leave the visuals first. Okay. Yoisho. Bye bye everybody. Thank you, Tenshi.
Thank
Take
you.
care. Have fun, guys.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Have a good lunch.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye. Guys, saying bye is always the hardest part because how do you say goodbye to someone? Oh no, there's 2 shishis now. This is embarrassing. Shishi, why are there 2 of you? There's a song at the end, won't want to miss it. Oh yeah, we do. We do a night-night song at the end of every stream, but I will not be ending yet. Shishi fight. There's 2 shishis now. One of them is dressed for winter. One of them is naked. See, awkward long goodbyes. I know that the long goodbyes are really what gets me. I know who's hanging up first. I always let them hang up first. I want to thank everyone. Someone bought 3 things off my throne, and I didn't want to mention it while Skye was here, but I saw the notification. Thank you so much to whoever just bought 2 outfits and a pair of shoes off of my throne. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And thank you so much, Big Apple 3 AM for resubbing. Thank you so much, Snow Wintersoft for following. Thank you so much, Spooky Attic for following. Thank you so much, Kuya Dang for following. Thank you so much, Nocturne07 for following. Thank you so much, Crazy Kitsune for following. Thank you so much, Kresnik32 for following. Thank you so much, Fumio Desu for following. Thank you so much, Towel Cape for following. Thank you so much, Nightstar15 for following. Anonymous, thank you again for gifting a sub to Northern Lion. Thank you so much, Edge Guild, for cheering 20 bits. Thank you so much, Wandering Zero, for following. Thank you so much, Mr. Soffit, for gigantifying an emote. Thank you so much, Yancha, for gigantifying an emote. And thank you so much, Viniglia, for following. Thank you all so much for being here. I'll still be here to yap for a little bit. So normally the way that I